Hey everyone, welcome back to Leo and Mia English Podcast. I'm Leo. Great to have you here today.
And I'm Mia. This is episode 2 of series 2, Emotions and Feelings. Last week we talked about happiness. Today, something a little heavier.
Stress. That word that follows us everywhere. At work, at home, even on weekends. We are going to talk about what it is, where it comes from, and most importantly, what to actually do about it.
This is a B1 episode, so we'll use a bit more vocabulary than last week. But don't worry, we explain everything clearly. Let's go!
Mia, I have to ask, are you stressed right now? At this very moment?
Ha! Honestly, a little bit, yes. I had 3 things due this week. My internet cut out yesterday during a call, and this morning I spilled coffee on my notebook. So, yes, classic stress week.
The internet cutting out during a call is one of the most stressful things in modern life. Nothing makes me feel more helpless.
Right? You're trying to look professional and suddenly, frozen screen. Your face stuck in a weird expression for everyone to see.
I know that exact moment. For me, my biggest stress right now is time. There are so many things I want to do and never enough hours in the day. I always feel like I'm running behind.
That's such a common feeling, like chasing a bus that left 2 minutes ago. You're running, but you know you won't catch it.
That is exactly what it feels like. Okay, so let's understand this thing better. What actually is stress?
Okay, let's start at the beginning. Stress is your body's response to pressure or a perceived threat. I say perceived because your brain doesn't always know the difference between a real danger and an imagined one.
What do you mean by that? Give me an example.
Okay, imagine you're walking in the forest and a bear jumps out. Your brain screams, "Danger!" Your heart beats fast, your muscles tense, you get a rush of adrenaline. Your body is ready to run or fight. This is the famous fight or flight response.
Okay, makes sense. That response was very useful for our ancestors.
Exactly. Thousands of years ago, that stress response saved lives. But now, there are no bears. Our bears are emails marked urgent, difficult conversations with the boss, traffic jams when we're already late. And our body reacts the same way. Heart racing, muscles tight, mind spinning.
So my body treats a difficult email the same as a wild animal attack. That's almost funny.
Right? And here's the important part. When a bear chases you, the stress is over in 5 minutes. You run, you escape, your body relaxes. But modern stress doesn't end in 5 minutes. It can last days, weeks, months. And that's when it becomes really harmful.
Because your body is in emergency mode, but for a long time.
Exactly. Chronic stress, meaning long-term ongoing stress, affects your sleep, your immune system, your digestion, your relationships. Your body was designed to handle short bursts of stress, not constant pressure.
So is all stress bad? I've heard people say a little stress is good for you. Is that true?
Yes, actually, short-term stress can help you focus. Think about a deadline coming up. A little pressure can push you to concentrate and work efficiently. Athletes use controlled stress to perform better. This kind of useful, short stress even has a name. It's called eustress. E-U stress.
Eustress. I've never heard that word. So there's good stress and bad stress?
Yes, eustress is the kind that motivates you and helps you grow. like the nerves before a presentation or the excitement of a new challenge. Distress is the bad kind, when pressure becomes too much, too long, with no relief. That's the one we need to manage.
I love that distinction. Eustress versus distress. So, listener, think about the stress in your life right now. Is it eustress, pushing you forward, or distress, pulling you down? That question is worth sitting with for a moment.
Let's talk about what actually causes stress, because I think when we can identify the source, we have more power over it.
Right. It's easier to fix a problem when you can see it clearly. So, what are the main causes?
The biggest one for most people is work. Too much to do, not enough time. Or feeling like your work is never good enough. Or not having control over your schedule. That loss of control is especially draining.
Yes. I feel most stressed at work when I have no choice. When things are decided for me and I just have to react. That feeling of, I have no control here, is really hard.
Autonomy, the feeling of being in control of your own life, is one of the core human needs. When we lose it, even partially, our stress levels go up significantly.
And what about relationships? I think conflict with people, family, friends, colleagues, is incredibly stressful.
Absolutely. Relationship stress is different because it's personal. It's not just about a task or a deadline, it's about people you care about or people you depend on. It hits differently.
It hits differently, yes. And it can affect you even when you're away from the person. Like, you're trying to relax on a Sunday evening, and suddenly you remember an awkward conversation from Friday.
Exactly. The stress follows you home. Another huge cause, financial pressure. Worrying about money is exhausting because it's constant. It can color every decision, every moment. Even small purchases feel heavy when money is tight.
And then there's uncertainty, not knowing what's coming. A job interview result you're waiting for, a health test result, big decisions you can't yet make.
Uncertainty might be the most difficult of all. Our brains are prediction machines. They want to know what happens next. When they can't predict, they produce anxiety and stress to try to prepare for every possible outcome.
Like your brain is running 10 different disaster movies at once, just in case.
Ha! Yes, exactly like that. 10 disaster movies playing simultaneously. Very exhausting. Very unhelpful. And listener, which of these causes do you recognize in your own life? Work, relationships, money, uncertainty? Maybe all of them at once? Because trust me, that's normal.
Okay, so we know what stress is, we know where it comes from. Now the most important question. What do we actually do about it? I want real strategies here, Mia. Practical stuff.
Real strategies. Okay, strategy 1, breathe. I know, it sounds too simple, but there's real science here. Slow, deep breathing activates what's called the parasympathetic nervous system, your body's rest and calm mode.
So breathing is the off switch for the stress response.
Exactly. And one technique that works really well is called box breathing. You breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, hold for 4. Like tracing the 4 sides of a box. You do this 3 or 4 times, and your nervous system starts to calm down.
I tried box breathing during a really stressful period a few months ago. I felt embarrassed doing it at first, like, am I really just breathing? But honestly, after a week of doing it regularly, I noticed a real difference, not just in stressful moments, but in my general level of calm.
That's the key. Doing it regularly, not just in crisis moments. Strategy 2. Physical movement. Exercise literally burns off stress hormones. When you're stressed, your body has flooded with cortisol and adrenaline. Movement helps your body metabolize those chemicals and return to balance.
And it doesn't have to be intense exercise, right? Like a walk counts?
Absolutely. Even a 15-minute walk outside, ideally in nature, away from screens, can measurably reduce cortisol levels. Your brain gets a break. Your body moves. You return feeling genuinely different.
I've noticed that I solve problems better after a walk. Like the solution just appears while I'm moving.
That's because walking, especially outdoors, activates parts of the brain associated with creative thinking. So you're not wasting time, you're actually working on the problem from a different angle.
Okay, what else? I know you have more strategies.
Strategy 3. And this one feels vulnerable, so I want to say it carefully. Talk about it. Tell someone. Not necessarily to get advice, just to say it out loud. I'm really struggling right now. Work is overwhelming me.
Why does saying it out loud help? What changes?
Stress loves silence and darkness. It grows when it's hidden. When you name something, when you put words on it, your prefrontal cortex, the rational, thinking part of your brain, gets involved. You go from pure emotion to understanding, and understanding reduces fear.
Name it to tame it. I've heard that phrase before. It's completely true.
Yes! And the last thing, and this is perhaps the hardest, is to accept that some stress is outside your control. You can't control traffic. You can't control other people's decisions. You can't always predict the future. But you can control your response.
That's the Stoic idea, right? Focus on what you can control. Let go of what you can't. Easier said than done, but so important. The goal isn't zero stress. It's a healthier relationship with stress. Time for the word of the day. 3 words from this episode. These are B1 level words. Very useful, very natural. Mia.
Word 1. Pressure. Pressure. Pressure is a feeling that you must do something or deal with something difficult. It can come from outside, your boss, a deadline, or from inside, your own expectations of yourself.
I feel a lot of pressure when I have 3 deadlines in 1 week and I don't know where to start. Very relatable for me right now.
Word 2. Overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. You feel overwhelmed when there is too much happening, more than you feel you can manage. It's like the water is rising faster than you can bail it out.
After the internet cut out and the coffee spilled, Mia felt completely overwhelmed before 9 a.m. Sound right, Mia?
Painfully accurate. And word 3, cope. C-O-P-E. To cope means to manage a difficult situation. Not perfectly, not easily, but well enough to keep going. Coping doesn't mean you're fine. It means you're still standing.
Different people cope with stress in different ways. Some go for a run. Some call a friend. Some do box breathing in their kitchen. Pressure, overwhelmed, cope. Write them, use them.
And that's episode 2. Here's the big takeaway. Stress is a normal biological response. But chronic stress needs attention. Breathe, move, talk. Name it to tame it.
We want to know, what is your go-to strategy when stress hits? Share it in the comments. Your answer might really help someone else listening.
If this episode helped you, please like and subscribe. It truly helps us make more content for learners like you.
Next week, Episode 3, we talk about something many people feel but few people admit: loneliness. It's a warm, honest conversation. Don't miss it.